So we're going to start in a Z-sit or mermaid position. So my left shin is in front, my right shin is beside me, and I'm trying really hard to, in this case, press my right hip down into the floor or the yoga mat. So here in a moment when we mermaid over, this right hip is going to want to raise up, but we want to try really hard to keep this hip down. Now we're going to start with our prop today. So if you have a magic circle, a pillow, something you can press into, I'm going to put it beside me in line with my body, and my left hand in this case is going to go on that prop. That way, when I mermaid over, my left hand is squeezing and pressing down into the magic circle, and then I come back up. So it might not be a mermaid over as far as you're used to going, but we're really trying to warm up this left shoulder, this left arm, get those lats and serratus on. So just kind of this left side of the body, get it all nice and active. Beautiful. And for those of you that just joined us, we are starting with a prop of a magic circle or something that you can squeeze into, like a pillow or something. So it's coming all the way over and back up. Beautiful. Now this next time I come all the way over, pause, give me some rotations where now my gaze is at the floor, come back to my mermaid and up. Beautiful. So again, mermaiding all the way over as far as I can, squeeze into the magic circle, rotate, come back and up. Again, how's that right hip? Is it pressing down into the floor as far as it can, or is it trying to pop up? Beautiful. Two more, all the way over, press into the magic circle, rotate, look at the floor, come back to mermaid and up. Last one, mermaid all the way over, pressing into the floor, rotate, back to my mermaid and up. Excellent. Now let's add some pulses. So when I mermaid over, I'm pressing to the magic circle, rotate, look at the floor, and then give me 1, 2 pulses into that magic circle before I come back to my mermaid and up. So side bending over, rotate, look at the floor, pulse, pulse into that magic circle, back to my side series and up. Or again, if you have that pillow, rotate, pulse, pulse into the pillow, back over and up. Beautiful. Two more. All the way over, rotate, pulse, pulse, over and up. The last one, all the way over, rotate, pulse, pulse, back to center and up. Beautiful. Now I'm going to set this onto the other side, but before I just zigzag on over, I'm going to bring myself up into a V-sit. So kind of like I'm about to, like I look like I've just done a teaser, but I'm going to keep my knees bent. If you need to, the hands can be on the carpet beside you. Just make sure I'm not relaxing and leaning into them. From here, I'm going to do some alternating toe taps. So again, when we do our toe taps, I'm keeping the knee still, kind of like it can't move anymore, like it's frozen in place. And I'm lowering and lifting the entire leg so I can really hone in on those lower abdominals. Beautiful. Now, because we're in this kind of V-sit teaser type position, you're going to be feeling a lot of abs. If our hips and spine are in neutral, my posterior chain is on, shoulders are down and back. And again, those arms can be doing whatever feels good for you in your body. Give me one more down on the right, one more on the left, and then come forward, give those knees a hug, or stretch out. Don't worry, we're not done. So stretch it out, whatever feels good for you and your body. And again, come back into that nice Z-sit position. Perfect. From here, I'm going to make sure my knees are bent, glute into position, and then do a double leg. Toe tap down and up. If this doesn't feel good, say you sit a lot, your hip flexors might be a little mad at you right now and they're squawking. So you can go back to the alternating one and then the other. Again, if you need to, hands can very lightly be on the ground behind you or beside you, so long as you're not putting body weight into these hands. At any moment, you could be able to lift those arms up and just rely on our nice V-sit. Beautiful. We're gonna do 4 more. So down and up, nice and slow was 4, down and up is 3, down and up is 2, down and up is one. Oh, let's do one more just for funsies. And then come on down. Beautiful. So now I'm going to sit or mermaid the opposite way. So my right shin is in front, left shin is behind, and again, I'm pushing that left hip bone down as far as I can and keeping it down. Grabbing my prop, it's now under my right hand. And now as I mermaid over, I'm pushing down with my right hand into that magic circle or that pillow to really get now the right side of the body all nice and warmed up and ready for our day. So all the way over, press and back. Again, bring that attention to that hip. Is it nice and down and not popping up as we go over and back up? Beautiful. All the way over and back up. One more before we add our rotation. All the way over and back up. Beautiful. Now let's get that nice rotation. So side bend over as far as you can. Rotate. Bring your gaze to the floor. Back to my side bend and up. All the way over. Rotate, looking at the floor. Back to center and up. Beautiful. All the way over. Rotate. Look at the floor. Back to center and up. Two more. This is number two. Over. Rotate. Back to center and up. Last one. All the way over. Rotate. Back to center and up. Beautiful. Now let's add those pulses in. We're going to side bend over, rotate, pulse, pulse with the right arm. Back to my side bend and up. Beautiful. Mermaiding over, rotate, pulse, pulse. Back to mermaid and up. Beautiful. And again, over, rotate, pulse, pulse into that magic circle, over and up. Two more. All the way over, rotate, pulse, pulse, back over and up. Last one. All the way over, rotate, pulse, pulse, back to center and up. Beautiful. Now let's set this bad boy off to the side and then lie down just for a second. So you can start with your arms overhead, tuck that chin, nice deep inhale, exhale, teaser up, legs can be bent or straight, and then slowly teaser down, bringing those arms back overhead. Inhale, exhale, slowly teaser up, and then slowly teaser down. Beautiful. And then come on up, hold for 3, 2, 1, and slowly come on down. We're going to do two more. Teaser up for 3, 2, 1. Slowly teaser down. Last one. Teasering up for 3, 2, 1. Teaser down. Beautiful. Catch your breath for a minute. Readjust your stance and your form if you need to, because now we're going to add on to our teaser. So nice deep inhale. Exhale, slowly teaser up. Pause. Take my right arm, open it out to the side, come back to center, and teaser down. Beautiful. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, teaser up. Open that left arm out to the side. So I rotate left, back to center, and then down. Beautiful. Just getting some nice, lovely rotation in with our teaser this morning. Excellent. Perfect. There we go. The next time I teaser up, rotate left. I got real excited on that last one. Come back down. Give me one more to the right, one more to the left, and then we'll take a break. Perfect. And then all the way up. Rotate. Come back to center. And all the way down. Beautiful. Now from here, let's go ahead and roll over onto our stomach. So always when we're doing any kind of prone, making sure that my belly button is pulling up to my spine, hips are in neutral. My hands are going to start a little bit in front of my shoulders, nose on the floor, nice deep inhale. Exhale, just sinks on up. We don't need to come up very high just quite yet. We're still in that warm-up phase. And then coming all the way down. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. And then back down. Give me two more of these. So just sphinxing up, 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 up. And then all the way back down, last one. Sphinx up, 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 up. And then all the way back down. Once we're all the way back down, curl those toes under. Ooh, we know what's gonna happen here. Press those heels like I'm just trying to press my heels to the wall behind me so that my knees come up off the ground. Move my hands back under my shoulders. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, plank up. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky plank. Hold this for a count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower all the way back down. Point your feet. Hands come forward. Now when I sphinx all the way up, I'm just going to look over my left shoulder, get that little bit of rotation in, come back to center, and sphinx down. And then the next time I come up, rotate right, back to center, and then down. And then sphinx up. Beautiful, ladies. Rotate left, back to center, and down. Excellent. One more to the right, up, look to the right, back to center, and down. Excellent. So now I'm going to leave my arms where they're at, forearms on the ground. Again, curl my toes under, press those heels away from my body so the knees come up off the floor. Nice deep inhale, exhale, go ahead and come up into a forearm plank. If you'd like, you're more than welcome to go into a hand plank. And then lift that booty up into the air into a downward dog. And then lower back down to a plank. And then exhale, lift up to that downward dog. And lower back down to my plank. 3 more. All the way up. And down. All the way up. And down. Last one. All the way up. And down. Lower on down. We need to take it out for a second. Point those toes. Find our neutral. Engage that core. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, sphinx up. And now we're just going to do a few head rolls. So I'm going to start by leaning my head to the left. Chin comes forward and rolls to the right. And then from the right, it rolls back and around to the left. So the head is just coming forward as I roll front to back in my sphinx. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper into this position, you can come up into a full swan. But again, only if that feels good for you and your body. 2 more. Right to left, left to right, back to center, and come on down. Perfect. Now the next time I sphinx up, I'm going to roll my head backwards. So let's start at the right ear, roll it backwards to the left shoulder, and then to the right shoulder. Again, if you'd like, you can come up into your swan. If that doesn't feel good, you can stay in your sphinx. Just rolling from side to side. Give me 2 more. All the way over, all the way back, all the way over, and back and down. Beautiful. Now again, I'm going to stay on my forearms, curl those toes under, press those heels back as far as I can. Inhale, exhale, come up into that nice forearm plank, and then give me some nice side to side toe taps. So we've done this before in class. I know you know how to do it. Beautiful. Just side to side, squeezing the booty, engaging the core, shoulders down and back. Excellent. And we're just going to do 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on down. You need to shake it out and take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, press back into a child's pose, or if there's another stretch that's really calling to you right now, go ahead and do that. Just listen to your body, stretch it out, whatever it feels like it needs, and whatever feels good for you. Perfect. Again, if you need to rock those shoulders, that's fine as well. All right. So now I'm going to come up into a high kneel position. And I'm going to be a little bit sideways because you know my studio is narrow. So from here, if I'm in my high kneeling, core is on, hips are neutral, I'm going to come over to the left. So my left hand is under my left shoulder, my left knee is under my left hip, and on my right leg has just naturally come up off the floor. From here, give me some straight leg lifts and lowers. The cool thing is, if I look over my right shoulder, this leg is in line with my spinal column. So that way I'm really feeling outer thigh, outer booty as I lift and lower. And I'm trying not to set my foot down on the floor each time, because then that turns off all the muscles that we just turned on, kind of defeating the purpose a little bit. So give me 4 more. So 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bend that knee and come on up. Shake that left wrist out. I know some of us have wrist ouchies, so we don't want to live there forever. You need to shake that arm out a little bit. Perfect. Now, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to come all the way over. Send that leg out and give me a forward kick. Kick, kick. And then bring that leg back in line with our spine. So I'm bringing this leg forward to my body's 90 and then back. So again, your 90 might be different than mine. That's okay. The main thing is to keep this leg as parallel to the ground as possible. Kick, kick, and back. One more. Forward and kick, kick, and back. Bend the knee. Come on up. Shake those wrists out. Can you stretch those arms a little bit? Don't worry. We just have 2 more, and then we can move on. So again, come back over into that position. Bend that leg out. Now I'm going to kick twice behind me. So kick, kick, and then bring my leg back in line with my spine. The tricky part with this is keep those hips in neutral. If I kick too far back, I'm going to start to lose that neutral position of my hips, and then my low back's going to be mad at me. So kick, kick, and forward, kick, kick, and forward. 2 more, kick, kick, and forward. Last one, kick, kick, and forward. Bend the knee, come on down, shake that wrist out. Beautiful. So shake. Excellent. Don't worry, we just have 1 more, and then we can move on and give our left wrist a little bit of a break. So, nice deep inhale. Exhale, come all the way over. Bring this leg up. Now I'm just going to make little rainbows front to back, or little upside down views, whatever you want to call it. Perfect. Feeling those obliques kick on. Ooh, it's a fun feeling. And again, keeping that leg in line with my spine. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bend that knee. Come on up. And let's go ahead and just give me some nice arm circles. Just stretch it out a little bit. Perfect. And again, if while doing your arm circle, you'd like to move that wrist around, feel free. If that's a little too much coordination, don't worry about it. Now let's go the other way with our circles. Perfect. And again, if you want, you can shake that wrist. Perfect. 2 more. Excellent. From here, I'm going to sit on my booty. So I'm just going to go to the other side. That'd be too easy. I'm going to put my hands behind me. Feet come forward into a nice kind of crab position. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, go ahead and crab up. And lower down without the booty touching the floor. So when I crab, I'm not just plopping my booty onto the ground. I'm coming all the way down to hover about maybe an inch or 2 above the floor, and then pressing back up. Shoulders are down and back, core is on, hips are neutral. 3 more. So 3 and 2 and 1. Come on down. Shake those wrists out if you need to shake those shoulders. Now let's do a tricep dip. So I'm going to come a little bit sideways so you can see what that looks like. My elbows are going to be pointed backwards and parallel. Normally when we do this, the elbows want to flare out, and that just dumps into our shoulders. So make sure that the elbows are kind of pulling inward as you do this. Inhale, exhale, crab up. Keep your crab, but then lower that upper body down and up. Beautiful. Keeping those elbows, kind of like you're pulling them inward together. Just that way, we're making sure that we're really hitting those triceps and sticking into the back of the upper arms. Beautiful. 4 more. So 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come on up. Come on down. Shake it out. Hopefully you can feel that back of the arm. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite parts of the body to work out. It's also kind of hard to get for us ladies. So that's why we do it. So shake your wrist out, shake, 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 shake. Last crab. So now inhale, exhale, crab up. Transfer your body weight from the right foot into the left. So my right leg can come up to the sky for some lowers and lifts. Yeah, perfect. How's your form? Are the hips in neutral? Core engaged? Shoulders down and back? I know, so many things to think about. 3 more. So all the way down and up is 1. All the way down and up is 2. All the way down and up is 3. Bend the knee, set that foot down, transfer body weight to the right leg, lift my left leg up, and do lowers and lifts. And lowers and lifts. How are those hips? Are they in neutral? How's my core? Is it on? And are the shoulders down and back? Beautiful. 3 more. So 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, set the foot down, come on down, and give those knees a big old hug. Round that spine, give those wrists a breather if you need it. Let's see, I don't think any of us in today's class have wrist ouchies, but just in case, if I'm forgetting something, we'll give those a little break. Pardon me. Now, let's go to the other side of the body. So again, I'm going to come into that high kneel position, neutral hips, core is engaged. Now when I lean over, right hand is under shoulder, right knee is under hip, left leg naturally comes out for my lifts and lowers. Beautiful. And again, I'm trying not to let that foot touch the ground and undo all the awesome work we're doing. Perfect. Again, if I wanted to peek over that left shoulder, then I would see my left leg in line with my spinal column, getting outer thigh and outer booty. You may also feel some inner thigh in this one, and that's awesome. Beautiful. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee, come on down, and shake that wrist out. Wrist might be a little cranky since we did those crabs earlier. That's okay. Shake, 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 shake. All right. Now, let's come on over and do some kicks. So, assume the position, come on over, send that leg out, kick, kick, forward, and back in line with my spine. Kick, kick, forward, and back. Again, keeping the hips in neutral and just bringing them as far forward as it feels good for you and your body. Perfect. Forward, kick, kick, and back. Forward, kick, kick, and back. 2 more. Kick, kick, and back. Last one. Kick, kick, and back. Bend the knee and come on up. If you sit a lot, your hip flexors might also start to be crabby at this point. That's okay. We're just stretching them out and giving them a good little workout. So, inhale, exhale, come on over onto my side, send that left leg back, and give me 2 reverse kicks now, and then back in line with my spine. Kick, kick, and back, keeping that leg as parallel to the ground as possible. And again, not sending that leg so far back that I lose that neutral with the hips. Also, just out of curiosity, how's this right shoulder doing? Is it down and back in the socket? I hope so. Beautiful. 2 more. Kick, kick, and forward, and kick, kick, and forward. Bend that knee. Come on up. Shake it out. Beautiful. Not that I saw it on anyone, but sometimes when we're in the side position, the shoulder can start to sneak up and kind of jab us in the jaw. So just to make sure that it's down and back. Shake it out. Now it's rainbow time. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, come over. My left leg goes up, and you start making little rainbows. Little rainbows, side to side. Beautiful. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. Excellent. We'll do 4 more. That was 4, and that was 3, and this is 2, and this is 1, and then bend that knee. Come on down and up. Shake it out. Stretch it out to another child's pose. Nice deep inhales, deep exhales. Keeping your right hand where it's at. Take your left and thread it under your right arm. Now I'm stretching my left arm that way to the wall beside me. Your gaze will just naturally follow as you get that lovely rotation. Hang out here for a nice deep inhale. Deep Deep exhale, slowly remove that arm. Put the left arm straight out. Now my right arm threads under my left bicep. And again, my gaze follows. So now I'm stretching my arm towards you, the camera, so I can get that nice rotation. Shoulders are down and back. And again, just stretching the body out. So you get some nice deep inhales and some deep exhales. Perfect. All right. Pull that arm in, stretch both arms out. One last little stretch in child's pose before I slowly come on up and onto my back. Perfect. So now, I'm going to start with both knees into my chest, point those toes, and I'm going to put both of my hands on top of my right knee. Extend the left leg out. We're going to do some single leg stretch. So, nice deep inhale. Exhale, chest lift up. Hold my chest lift and switch. And switch the legs. And switch. Holding that chest lift as high as you can. And pressing and stretching one leg at a time as far away from you as possible. Pulling that belly button in towards our core. Beautiful. And stretch. And stretch. And stretch. And stretch. And stretch. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And come on down. If you want, you can put both knees into your chest and rock side to side, or put your feet on the ground and rock the knee side to side. Perfect. All right. Now, that was hopefully pretty easy. So let's take it up a notch. So now both knees come in. One hand on top of either knee. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, chest lift up. Double leg stretch. So now both legs go out, arms out to a T. Both legs in, hands grab the knees. Exhale, both legs out, arms wide, and then in. So out and in. If you like, arms can go overhead. I will whack my reformer if I do this, so I'm going out at a T. Hold that chest lift as high as you can. Core is engaged, neck relaxed. 4 more. So 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and come on down. Beautiful. Hopefully we're starting to feel that core a little bit. You're welcome. So again, stretch it out, whatever feels good for you and your body. Excellent. Now, as soon as you're ready, take a nice deep inhale. I'm going to bring both knees up, hands on my knees. Now I'm going to send my left leg long. I'm going to put my hands behind my ears. And as I exhale, I'm going to rotate and try to touch left elbow to right knee, and then to the other side. So I'm just doing some nice little bicycles in my chest lift. So let's try that. Exhale up into that chest lift, and then do our bicycles. 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh, let's do 1 more. Knees in. Come on down. Perfect. Now, I'm going to roll both of my knees to one side. So now I'm kind of on my side here. Lock my knees into position, one on top of the other. One hand on top of the other. And I'm just going to gently roll my upper body forward and then backwards without the knees really moving. There might be a little shift, but I want to avoid a dramatic forward and backward shift. So I'm getting that nice disassociation from upper to lower body. The upper body, that thoracic cavity is getting massaged, which is super helpful for our diaphragm. Perfect. And depending on how tight your back is, you might feel some little crickle crackle pops from your thoracic spine, and that's okay. Give me 2 more. And the last one. And then you all are going to roll over. I'm going to spin around for the camera onto the other side. So again, knees bent, one on top of the other, one hand on top of the other, and again, massage that thoracic spine, front to back, front to back. Beautiful. And again, the knees will move a little bit, but nothing dramatic. Just really focusing on upper body moving independently of lower body. If those knees are being pesky and just keep moving, squeeze those legs together using your inner thighs. That way we can really focus on thoracic spine. So this kind of mid-back area. 2 more, back and forward, back and forward. Excellent. Now let's find our magic circle, an object we can squeeze or just omit this part, depending on what feels good for you in your body. I'm going to thread my feet through the center of my magic circle and put the magic circle just on the other side of my knees. So as always, you never want to put something in an actual joint, because again, our knees are pretty darn delicate, all things considered. So from here, my feet are flat on the ground. I'm going to lay on down and back, making sure that my hips are neutral, my core is on, shoulders down and back. Nice deep inhale, and I'm just going to exhale, bridge up and down. Again, articulate, hinge, whatever feels good for you and your spine. Perfect. Now my goal with this is whatever is around my legs, I'm trying to keep perfectly even pressure the entire time up and down. Sometimes what I'll see is as we come up, those knees want to press apart to opposite walls, and then as we come down, the knees fall in. So if your prop is moving, really try to bring your awareness to that lower body to keep the prop as perfectly still as possible. If you need to, as weird as it sounds, if you close your eyes and just focus on that lower body, you can feel it a lot better. Perfect. Now that we've found our even point, the next time I bridge up, pause and give me 2 pulses to opposite walls into that prop before I come down. So again, bridging up, pulse, pulse, and then come down. And I'm really trying to get my outer thigh muscles, so this lateral thigh, to engage with that motion. All the way up, pulse, pulse, and then back down. 2 more, all the way up, pulse, pulse, and back down. Last one, all the way up, pulse, pulse, and then back down. Beautiful. Now, bring those legs to tabletop, adjust your prop if you need to, keeping it outside of the legs. And as I exhale, extend those legs out away from the body and pull back into tabletop. If we still don't know where tabletop is, you can put the base of the palm of your hand on top of your hip bones, point your fingertips up to the sky, and then you create a little wall that your thighs will kind of bump into as they come in to make sure those knees aren't coming too close into the body. 2 more. So all the way out, back in, all the way out, and back in. Perfect. If you need to, take a little break, pat yourself on the back, you're awesome. Now let's add those pulses in again. So legs to tabletop, press the legs all the way out, pulse, pulse to opposite walls, and then pull back to tabletop. So all the way out, pulse, pulse, and then back in. Beautiful. All the way out, pulse, pulse. Again, outer thigh, outer booty is making that motion happen. Pulse, pulse, back in. 2 more. All the way out, pulse, pulse, back in. The last one, all the way out, pulse, pulse, and back in. Beautiful. Now I'm going to remove the prop from outside my legs and put it inside. If you're like me and your prop is a little too big, your feet might have to go a little wider than normal in order to accommodate this. Again, on the meaty part of my inner thigh, not the delicate knee joint. Hips back in neutral, nice deep inhale, exhale, bridge up and down. Beautiful. Again, articulate or hinge as I come up and as I come down. Again, bringing my awareness to this prop to make sure that I have even pressure all the way up and all the way down. So sometimes people will squeeze the prop up, release, and then squeeze the prop down. We're not quite there yet. So again, just making sure we can do it normally before we add that flare. Up and down and up and down. Perfect. For this next one, when I bridge all the way up, pause, 2 pulses inward and then down. So again, bridging up, pulse, pulse, and then down. Good. Using my inner thighs and pelvic floor now. Perfect. You're going to feel your hamstrings and your glutes still because they're our main mover. You need to adjust your prop. Mine's making a break for it. Pulse, pulse, and then come down. Beautiful. Just really enjoying, hello, inner thighs. We don't really get to you that much. 2 more. Pulse, pulse, and then down. Last one, up, pulse, pulse, and then down. Beautiful. Now I'm going to take this, set it off to the side. Perfect. Now, bring those legs to tabletop, arms long, tuck the chin. Nice deep inhale, exhale, chest lift up and down. And chest lift up and down. Now we've all done a chest lift before, so let's add on. So the next time I chest lift up, side crunch over to tap my thigh, or pardon, my calf, come back to center and down. So coming up, crunching over to the side, back to center and down. There's no rotation here. This is all just from my obliques going over to the side and back. Beautiful. Up, over, back, and down. Up, over, back, and down. Hug your knees to your chest, because now we're going to add on to this, as we tend to do. So, legs to tabletop, arms up, nice deep inhale, exhale, chest lift up, side crunch over, touch your right calf, extend the left leg, bring the left leg back in, come to center, and down. Chest lift up, crunch to the left, extend the right leg, back to center, and down. If that's too much coordination, break it down. So come all the way over, make sure you have that firm grip on the right calf, extend the left leg, bring it in, come back to center, and down. Beautiful. Just like that. Excellent. One more on either side. Up, over, extend, out, in, down, up, over, out, in, back to center, down. Whew, beautiful. Again, shake it out, hug those knees to your chest. Whatever feels good for your body. All right. Perfect. So now as soon as you're ready, roll on over to your hands and knees, and we're going to do a spicy cat-cow today. So if we're here, this is our quadruped. These are normal cat-cows. We've all done this before. But now to mix it up a bit, my right hand and left knee are going to come together and meet at the center under my chest of my body. Now do your cat-cows. So I like to call them spicy just because it's still a cat-cow, but it mixes up the stretch a little bit. Makes it a little more interesting as I come all the way up and down, all the way up and down. My shoulders are still down and back. If you need to, you can wiggle those hips a little bit, but you'll really find, hopefully you'll find that this cat-cow stretches out muscles in a little bit different intensity than you might be used to. So the next time I come down, bring those hands back to my quadruped. Now my left hand, right knee come together. And now let's do the other side. Cat up, cow down. And if you're like me, because again, I'm not symmetrical, you might start to notice different muscles talking to you than what we did on the other side. So again, depending on what's tight and where, those muscles might start to squawk a little bit. But hopefully it feels really good. If not, please immediately stop and go back to normal. Come up and down and up and down. 2 more, all the way up and down. Last one, all the way up and down. Perfect. Hands come back to my nice normal quadruped. Curl those toes under. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, knee hover up. Walk both feet back. Hello, plank. And give me some nice side-to-side toe taps. This should feel familiar. We started our day with these. We were just on our elbows. Perfect. So just side-to-side toe taps. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come on down. Stretch it out however it feels good for you in your body. Perfect. Now for these next ones, I would love it if you could be on your hands, but if it's too hard, I'll give you modifications on your knees and show you what that looks like. So shake yourself out, whatever feels good. Now again, because this one's a little tricky, I'm going to show it on my knees, so a knee plank. If you'd like, feel free to come into a normal plank. So inhale, exhale, plank on up. Once you're in your plank, I'm going to come down on my right elbow, down on my left. Now I'm on an elbow plank, and then come back up one at a time. So down, down, up, up. These are called plank elevators. The hardest part with these is bringing your booty with you, because what I see a lot of times is that booty wants to stay up in the air, and that's so easy. I could do this all day, but again, bring it forward, bring the booty down with you. Beautiful. Down, down, up, up. One last one, down, down, up, up. Press back to a child's pose. Beautiful. So again, this next plank is going to be a little difficult. I'll demo it on the knees. You can join me if you want, or do a full-blown plank, legs nice and long. So again, just whatever feels comfortable. I just don't want anyone to feel left out. So stretch it out. Perfect. So now, inhale, exhale, plank on up. Again, knees, feet, whatever feels good. The easy version of this is take your right hand and tap your left hand, and the left hand taps the right. So these are side-to-side shoulder taps. Perfect. If that's too easy, tap your elbows. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. If that's still too easy, tap your shoulder. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah. There we go. Hopefully that looks a little bit better on camera. Excellent. And again, keep that booty nice and still as much as possible. Engage the core, squeeze that booty. 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and then melt on down to the ground. Perfect. All right. So now we're back to that prone that we started with earlier. I'm going to look down at the ground, nose onto the floor, hands a little bit in front of my shoulders, and again, just sphinx up. Just making sure that we remember that good form before we start adding on. 2 more. So all the way up, all the way down, last one, all the way up, and all the way down. Beautiful. Now, forget about your upper body for a second. Bring your awareness to the legs. I'm going to lift and hover my right leg off the floor, bend to the knee, bring my heel to kick my booty, extend the leg, set that leg down, and do the same with my left. So I'm just doing alternating single leg booty kicks. They're called heel kicks, but perfect. The main thing is to make sure that your leg is hovering off the ground before you start trying to bring the heel to the booty, because if not, and you're just doing this, it feels awesome, but you're not actually doing anything. So it's fun, but it doesn't do anything. So hover the leg, kick in, out, down. Hover, kick, out, down. Beautiful. Excellent. So see, you guys are pros at this. Now, let's engage that upper body. So my arms are going to go back behind me, palms down if it feels comfortable. If not, put those arms however feels good for you. Nose on the floor, hover the right leg, kick the right heel into my booty, extend that right leg, set it down, chest extension up. So I'm stretching my feet, or my hands towards my feet, come all the way down, hover the left leg, kick the booty, spin that leg out, set it down, and again, chest up, stretch the hands to the feet, and come down. So lift, kick, extend, set down, and then lift that upper body. Beautiful. Up, kick, out, down, lift, and repeat. 1 more on the right, 1 more on the left, and then we'll make it a little harder. Perfect. Up, kick, out, down, lift, down. Shake it out, reposition yourself. If you feel anything in that low back, make sure, are you in neutral? If the answer is yes, give me a subtle imprint. So tucking that tailbone down towards the floor beneath you is going to help overprotect. Now, lift both legs, bend both heels into the booty, extend both legs, set it down. So again, here for a second, let's just try a double leg kick. Those legs do not have to touch. That's okay. If you want them to touch, that's fine too. I just don't find it comfortable for me and my body. Perfect. Now that we've mastered this, let's add that chest extension in. So arms long, lift both legs up, kick the booty, both legs out, set them down, lift the chest up. Come on down, hover the legs, kick the booty, Send the legs out, set them down, chest lift up. Beautiful. 3 more. Up, kick, out, down, lift. That was number 3. Up, kick, out, set down, lift. This is number 2. And last one. Up, kick, out, down, lift. Last one. Come on down, shake it out. Now I'm going to bend my right foot in. My right hand goes behind me to grab the top of my right foot. Then the left foot. Hand goes back to grab the top of the left foot. We're in this kind of weird, hog-tied looking position. From here, now when I exhale, lift my hands and feet to the sky. Your chest and knees will naturally come off the floor and lower down. And again, exhale or inhale up, whatever feels good as long as you're breathing, and down. This is super good for your low back, your thoracic spine, and actually those hip flexors. And down. Perfect. Now, if this is as far as you want to go, stay here. Otherwise, I'm going to teach you how to do rocking chair. Again, I'm not in charge of naming these. So, the next time I come up, pause. So I've lifted my feet, my hands as high as I can. I look kind of like a rocking chair. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, rock forward, inhale back. Perfect. It's the weirdest thing, but it's actually really good and really fun for your back body. Just rock, 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 release, and come down. Now, let's try that one more time and then we'll move on because it's kind of a funky one. So again, lift the hands and the feet up to the sky and rocking chair. Rock, rock, rock. As well as classical Pilates moves that Mr. Pilates himself will know. 3 more. 1 and 2 and 3. And come on down, melt down, shake it out. From here, let's just roll onto our back just for a second. My left leg is going to go out. Forget about that for a second. Right leg is up. Hands are going to go behind my right thigh. And I'm just going to climb myself up my right leg as high as I can, and then back down. I can turn a little bit better to see the camera. There we go. And then back down. Now again, depending on how flexible and bendy you are, will depend on how high up and how far down you go. One more time up, one more time down. Release the right leg, lift the left, and again do the same thing. Both hands start behind the left as I climb up and then climb back down. Climbing up and down. My left leg's whole job is to try to stay straight up, and my hands and upper body's whole job is to try to climb all the way up and all the way down. Perfect. All right. Now, the next time, I'm going to just grab behind my calf, pull this left leg towards the sky while I try to pull my hands back towards my chest, and then keeping your abs on, release the left leg, swap it with the right, then do the same thing. So again, pulling that right leg up to the sky while my core grabs and pulls the opposite way. Again, engage the core and swap. So just a nice single leg stretch. And swap. And swap. And swap. 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. You need to rock those knees side to side. Shake it out, whatever feels good for you and your body. Again, if your low back bothers you, feet on the ground, rock them side to side. Perfect. Now, as soon as you're ready, because we have been on the ground the whole time, very carefully come back up to standing. Because again, you know what time it is. So, return to standing. Find somewhere for you to plant those feet. Arms overhead, stretch your hands towards the sky. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Rolling forward like you're rolling over an imaginary beach ball. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Shake those arms. Shake those shoulders. Shake your booty. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, slowly stack that spine up. 1 vertebrae at a time. With the head being the final piece to come back up.